Friends, have you heard? Lots of people said if you want to learn English, you are going to thinking in English. Until you can think in English, you will never able to speak English fluently. Why? Thinking in English essential for fluency. Once you start thinking in English, everything become easier. Speaking, listening, even also writing. Friends, when you start learning English, you always think in your native language and translate it into English. This is natural, but it creates delay in your speaking. Instead speaking smoothly, you take pauses and think what to say, which can make you less confidence. We all know how frustrating it can be when we have to stop and translating from your native language to English before speaking. Your brain work hard. It form sentences in your native language and try to find right word in English. Sometimes your translation doesn't make sense. You are translating word for word from another language. You are taking long time translating word in your head. It increase your stress level. It create unnecessary pause. It slow us down and feel us less confident. You have to skip translating process. If when you start thinking English, you find out how easy to have conversation, express your idea, and respond quickly in discussion. By practicing thinking English, you eliminated translating step. You can train your brain to direct think in English if you are using great technique. So friends, I am Poonam. Welcome back to my YouTube channel Desire to Learn English, and today I am going to tell about 5 technique how to train your brain to think in English or how to start thinking in English. First technique, surround yourself in English. Friends, if you want to learn English, you have to make your own environment. This include listening to English content, reading books, watching English movie or watching any English YouTube. But despite doing all those things, you will not able to speak English. Why? Because you lack of immersion. You need to immerse yourself in English. When you listen, read, watch, you have to think about that. What you have seen in video, what you have read in books, and what you have heard. When you start think about that, automatically develop your ability to think in English, and you also naturally pick up sentence phrases and vocabulary that you will use in your conversation. So friends, it is important to when you read, listen and watch anything, you have to think about that, use simple sentences and grow from there. Second is that the use English in your daily life. Describe your daily routine. Just think in English and start narrating them. I woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I freshened up. I took bath. I got ready. I had breakfast. And when you do exercise, meditation or yoga, try to think about that. You also describe your surrounding. What is happening around you? Observe carefully. Observe everything. Look around you and think in English. Suppose when you at home, look around and observe things. The door, the window, the chair, the wall. And start to think about that. And make simple sentences. Open door, close the window. I sit at the table, move the chair. And this way, you start thinking English naturally. When you do this activity every day, you amazed how quickly you start thinking in English. You also train your brain very easily, and your brain direct think in English, not in your mother tongue. Third, describe images and pictures. When you are at home or you are outside, whenever you see picture or images, start describing. You observe this image carefully and use simple sentences to think in English. Who is in the picture? What is happening? Explain their color, expression. For example, the boy playing with a red ball in the garden. The sun shines. The cat is sitting on the chair near window and they look relaxed. The sky is blue and all trees have a background. So friend, this way you can describe your image very easily. You also have family photo, describe them. Explain their relation, color, clothes, anything. Don't worry about mistake. Making mistake is the part of learning process. And don't think about grammar and perfection. Just think in English and speak. And this is the way you also train your brain to think English directly. It is the effective way your brain also working to think in English. And when you do this activity every day at least 10 minutes, so after few minutes you will see the result, how fast you start thinking in English. Fourth, talk to yourself. You, if you don't know how to think in English, talk to yourself. You can have simple conversation with yourself, not any other else. Talk to yourself. Talking to yourself, it is the great practice to think in English. Use simple sentences when you are doing any word or you are walking. I am going to the kitchen. I need a vegetable. I need to buy grocery. The weather nice today. I feel relaxed. Even when you are traveling or at lunch break, at the dinner break, whenever you got free time in your hand, try to talk to yourself. What I am doing now? I am working. I am having my breakfast. Where I am going right now? I am going to my home. Ask question yourself, but ask in English and then answer in also English. Don't use your mother tongue and don't translate it any sentences. Just think in English. Don't worry about making mistake. No one is listening. When you are doing this process, you also training your brain to think in English naturally. So friend, talk to yourself at least 20 to 30 minutes every day. It's improve a lot and your thinking power is increase. So friends, talk to yourself every day at least 30 minutes. 5. Speak out loud. Speak out loud is the important to practice speaking English whatever you can. Describe around your environment or the English. Describe any English word to various situation or simply talk to yourself with simple sentences. But whenever you think in English, you speak out loud. It's literally organize your thought in English before speaking. Don't think in your native language and speak out loud. Just think in your just think in English and speak out loud. It's help you to improve your pronunciation, increase your confidence level, and also enhance your fluency and reduce anxiety, and the word automatically come to you, and the word come to you fast. You feel confident. So speak out loud. It's the effective way and easy way to think in English naturally. When you start speak out loud, you will see the result after 1 month. You will speak English fluently. You no need to translating anything and you no need to think about that. You speak with flow. When I talk to you, I am not thinking in my native language. I am just speaking with flow. So when you start speak out loud, your English will be excellent. So friends, I hope these all techniques help you a lot. Please do all these techniques at least 30 minutes every day if you want to fluent in English. because it's help you a lot. By incorporate these practices in your daily life, you will slow train your brain to think in English and the making language more natural. So friends, keep faith on yourself and practice daily. Bye.